In Lesson 4.1, Possessive Nouns, Form, let's take a look at possessive nouns and how they show ownership or relationship. To possess means to have something or to own something. So when we're talking about possessive form, we're talking about ownership. For example, this is my phone. So I could say, this is Steve's phone. Let's first look at singular nouns and possessive form. Singular nouns like son, daughter. In order to make these possessive, we simply add an apostrophe and an S. For example, my son's name is William. There's son, apostrophe S, son's name. My daughter's name is Emma. Daughter, apostrophe S, daughter's name. That's for regular nouns. For regular plural nouns, for example, girls, boys, we add an apostrophe only, not an S, only an apostrophe. Popular girls' names are Sophia and Ava. Popular boys' names are Noah and Jacob. Sometimes you'll hear people say girls's or boys's. Usually you don't hear that second S sound. So I would encourage you to use the pronunciation girls and boys. In that case, the pronunciation here and here is the same. The plural noun girls as a possessive sounds the same, girls. Popular girls' names are Sophia and Ava. Popular boys' names are Noah and Jacob. Now, irregular plural nouns. Irregular nouns are nouns that, when changed to the plural form, change spelling. For example, children is an irregular plural noun. Women is an irregular plural noun. Because remember, the singular form of children is child. We do not say childs. We do not say there are 4 childs. We say there are 4 children. So we change the spelling. That's what makes it irregular. For our irregular nouns that are plural, children and women, and any other irregular plural noun, we simply add an apostrophe and an S. What are your children's names? Rose and Dorothy are women's names. Okay, those are irregular plural nouns. Possessive, possessive. How about names that end in S? Like James. I added 2 more. Louis or Luis or Carlos. All of these names end in S. How do we make those possessive? We simply add an apostrophe and an S, just like our singular nouns, just like our irregular plural nouns, we add an apostrophe and an S. With these names that end in S, we do pronounce the extra S. For example, do you know James's wife? Repeat after me. Do you know James's wife? Do you know Luis's wife? Do you know Louis's wife? Do you know Carlos's wife? Now, inanimate objects. Inanimate simply means not alive. For example, state. Another example, table. Another example, fence. In order to make inanimate objects possessive, we say the blank of blank. We do not use apostrophe and s. Okay, so for example, Arizona is the name of a state. So we would not say Arizona's name is. Why? Because Arizona is a state. It's an inanimate object. It is not alive. So we do not say the state's name is. We would say Arizona is the name of a state. Now for this lesson, 4.1, possessive nouns, I'd like you to do exercises 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's look at exercise 1. Listen and fill in the blanks with the words you hear. Now, while I'm getting my computer ready for that, let's take a look at exercise 2. Fill in the blanks with the possessive form of the words given. Exercise 3. Find a partner. Take turns talking about the names in your family. Use possessive nouns. One moment while I pull up my audio. It'll be just a second. There it is. Okay. And then also let's look at exercise 4. Some of the following sentences can show possession with apostrophe s or s apostrophe. Rewrite these sentences with the correct ending. If the sentence cannot show possession with apostrophe s or s apostrophe, write NC for no change. Now let's listen to the audio for exercise 1. Listen and fill in the blanks with the words you hear.
Lesson 4, page 91, exercise 1.
My name is William Henry White. My nickname is Bill. My wife's name is Elizabeth White. Her nickname is Lizzie. Her name is almost the same as her grandmother's name. Grandma's name is Elsbeth. Some married women use only their husband's last name, but Lizzie uses both her maiden name and my name. Our son's name is Charles. His friends call him Charlie. Charles's teachers prefer to call him by his real name. Some people don't like their names, but we're happy with our names. What about you? Do you like your name?
Okay, so just as a review, possessive nouns and their forms are lesson 4.1. These are the types of nouns we talked about. These are examples of the types of nouns. And then this is the rule for each of the nouns. Exercise 1 is simply filling in the blanks as you listen to the audio, and you may have to go back and do that more than once. Exercise 2 asks you to fill in the blanks with the possessive form of the words given. Exercise 3, what I need you to do is, since you don't need to find a partner, I would like for you to write down or type out these things. 5 examples that shows possessive nouns talking about the names in your family. For example, my wife's name is Jennifer. My brother's name is Mike. Okay, so give me 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 examples in your family. And then in exercise 4, it says, some of the following sentences can show possession with apostrophe S or S apostrophe. Rewrite these sentences with the correct ending. If the sentence cannot show possession with apostrophe S or S apostrophe, write NC for no change. And you may need to go back when you're doing these exercises, especially exercise 4, you may need to go back to look at the rules. Okay?